It's Memorial Day weekend on Friday. Memorial Day is on Monday. But I'm out here on Friday thinking 20-25 miles maybe. We'll see how I do. Our subdivision has a swimming pool, an RV park, pickleball court, tennis court, playground, and a golf course. And it is busy. Today is the first day that the pool's open, and the RV park's been open for about a month maybe, but this is the first day I've seen it. It's not packed, but it's pretty full. And as the weekend goes on, I'm sure it will be packed. So it's pretty cool to see people coming back. I was gonna drive to the next town south and park in a parking lot there and go on a ride. But I got parked where I usually park, got my bike out, got my helmet on, got everything ready, and then I realized I wasn't gonna do that. I was gonna go somewhere else. But since I was all ready to go, I decided that I'd just go from where I parked. Oh well, I forgot what I was doing, so I made a turn I shouldn't have. So I had to turn around, go back to my route to get to work. There's a realtor in our area who goes and pays for a certain amount of ice creams and goes to another food shop, pays for a certain amount of drinks, goes to another place, pays for a certain amount of meals. And there's several of these places that he does that around the county. And the point is, if you bike to one of these places, you can go in and get one of these for free, as long as it lasts. So if he pays for 100 people can go get a free ice cream. So that's what I just did. I went and got a free ice cream. I asked if they had any dairy-free options, and they did. They had a sorbet, and so I went ahead and got one. It's not very often I do that kind of thing. And it was nice, even though I had hardly ridden up to that point. My favorite little historic town is having their Heritage Day festival tomorrow. And they open up some of the buildings. They're privately owned homes, but the owners open up some of the homes to public. And you pay to go on a walking tour. You get to go see inside these old 1850s, 1860s homes. And most of them that you get to go through are decorated in that time frame. And a lot of them are artists. This is an artist community. That's an art studio there. Yeah, a lot of them are either artists or they have beautifully decorated homes to match the time period they were built in. And it's a lot of fun to do, but I've done it lots, and it's often the same homes. And as fun as it is, I don't have a lot of free time, so I'm gonna skip it this year. I have a little free library too. Taking it down, it looks like it's pretty toasty today. It's not even summer temps yet. It's in the 80s. So I stopped and I poured water on my head to cool off, and it helps instantly out here in the desert. Not so much in Georgia where it's humid, but feels good. And I had a little bit of a view while I did that. So I'm heading toward a gravel road and I'm gonna see how far I can get on that. I don't even really know how long it is, so I know it does stop at some point. Do not expect to make it to the end, but I'll see how far I can get today. So I stopped in the shade and I looked it up, and the end of this road, which will turn to gravel pretty soon here, is 3.5 miles up, and it is up. So I'm gonna see if I can make it there. 3.5 miles doesn't sound like that much, but ooh, my legs are already tired. I'm practically in the granny gear. It's not that it's super steep. It is steep. It's going 8%, but it's just to keep going and going and going. So Google says that I have 1.7 miles left to the end, but I got a glimpse of the road up ahead and it looks really not great for this bike, but I'm gonna give it a shot still. I'm in the shade, I'm about to eat my apple, have some electrolytes, and then see what I can do. This road has some super deep ruts, but between the ruts, there's at least a flat part. Turned into a non-motorized trail. There's a creek going through the road. This is not really the kind of riding I was expecting to be doing. I'd come back here with my mountain bike, but I don't know that I want to take this bike because it looks very sandy over there. There is so much water coming down off the mountain. Around and I don't even see where the trail continues. I don't understand where I'm supposed to go from here. I gotta cross this creek again. Well, I think this is the end of the line for me. I'm gonna turn around, 6 o'clock. I've got almost 20 miles to get back home. So I guess it's good. I really actually want to continue, but I can't even see where to continue, so I don't have much of a choice in this one. Someone brought their horse trailer with horses in it on this road. And it gets worse than this. This is the only road in, so I know this is how they got here. Well, I think this is my 4th attempt, maybe my 5th attempt to get to the end of the road, but I had no idea how close I was each time. Well, on the way downhill, the weather sure feels a lot nicer. See that gray haze? There's a fire somewhere. I don't know where, I haven't heard of it. That was definitely smoke. This log cabin looks like it was just moved here. It's still on a trailer. Look at this tower. It's a zip line tower in someone's yard. It comes over to here. I've got this clicking that my bike is doing and I can't figure out where it's at. I keep turning my head and it changes spots where I think it's at. I keep lifting things, seeing if maybe something's bouncing and hitting it, because my thermostat does that. It'll hit when I'm on a bouncy road. But my temperature gauge? I don't know. Thermometer, that's what it's called. So that'll hit the front rack sometimes. But I don't know what's making the noise. Almost sounds like a bottom bracket. I almost forgot to mention, I figured out what was wrong with my mountain bike. Both the front and the rear wheels were loose, so they were wobbling a little bit. I have no idea how long it's been like that, because I don't think I've ever had to change a tube or a tire on that bike yet, or patch it. So I don't think I've ever taken those wheels off. So I may have been riding it like that since I've had it. I'm so lucky that I did not get hurt by them flying off, especially on those bouncy roads I go on with it. Oh, it's been a gorgeous day. Kind of warm, but gorgeous. Well, I'm nearing the end of my ride, and I was hoping for 20 to 25 miles, and I got 35. So I'm pretty happy with that. Now I need to rush home to get the dogs walked before it gets dark. One last little wildlife encounter. So cool. I'll see you next time, and until then, get outside. Do anything outside.